And it's just frustrating, especially because it's based on like false assumptions and ideas of what it is to be an English major. But like semi-recently, I'm not sure if it's like still everything I want it to be. Welcome back to my channel. This week I thought I would do a chit chat get ready with me and just talk to you guys about just random stuff about being an English major and what I've been up to and just kind of catch up. So if you want to see more videos like this, let me know. It's something new I'm trying, so let's just do it. So I'm getting ready to film today because I need to get some content together. So I want to film something about, the different things that you can do with an English major. And not like specifically jobs because I've done that video before, but I kind of want to show like how you can use the skills you learn in an English degree, not just in your English classes, like how those skills are transferable. Because I just keep seeing comments on my channel or just kind of like in general where people, talk about how there are no jobs for English majors and it's a useless degree and all this stuff, and it's just frustrating, especially because it's based on like false assumptions and ideas of what it is to be an English major. And a lot of it, I think, from what I'm seeing, people are saying, that there's no jobs for that kind of stuff, whatever. And it sounds like a lot of it is based on the idea that, a lot of times with, STEM kind of majors and things like that, you learn skills that are directly applicable to specific jobs. And so I think that there's this assumption that the same is true for English majors and artistic majors, where the skills you're learning are specifically and directly applicable to specific jobs. And that's not really the case. With English majors, you're learning skills that are useful in the context within which you use them in your classes, but you're really able to utilize them in a multitude of situations. And so I'm just thinking about doing a video like that, just really talking about all of that. Honestly, that video could already be up by the time you see this. But I just been frustrated with like those kinds of comments, and just because I'm like, I don't know how many times I need to say this and like talk about how that's really not what being an English major is. And I get a lot of comments from people talking about not knowing if they should do an English major and wanting to, but people don't support them and all of that. And I just hate the idea that like there's just such a misunderstanding, especially from when people are trying to do something they love and the people around them are saying it's not worth it and it's pointless and all of that, especially when it's just so not true. So I want to do something like that. So if there's anything like those kinds of videos you want to see, let me know. Luckily I've got like a kind of light schoolwork this week. I've only got a couple assignments and they're not too hard, so I'm trying to like utilize the extra time I have. I have a few things and like events I'm going to. I'm going to a headshot social, I think tomorrow, which will be really fun. I'm excited to do that and like get some updated headshots to have. But I'm also trying to like get ahead on my grad school applications because those are due at not really the end of this month, but December 1st, so basically. And I just really want to feel secure in the applications, and specifically my statement of purpose. Everything else I kind of know what I need to do and all of that, but my statement of purpose, I'm not super happy with where it's at now. I've gotten it to the point where like I have the format of it down and I have the basic structure and where I want to put what and what I want to discuss, but I still just don't feel happy with like the content of it at this point. And I know I need to like be rewording a lot and just playing around with how I'm discussing the different things that I'm going to talk about. I just want to make sure that I really do multiple drafts to get it to that point. So I'm trying to really pay attention to that and like give myself the time that I need to work on it. And I just dropped so much. I want to get ahead on some work, and I definitely want to like pre-film a lot of stuff just because it makes it so much less stressful for me if I have stuff already filmed and I don't have to like all of a sudden be like, oh, I need to put a video up and I don't have something to put up. I also need to start planning to pre-film because I'm going away over Christmas, and I don't want to have to like bring my whole camera equipment and all of that while I'm gone. But it also means that I need to have, I think, 3 videos done, at least filmed, you know, ideally edited too, by the time I leave. So I also need to have ideas for those videos and stuff like that. So if you have any videos you particularly want to see, put them in the comments, because I definitely want to be doing content that's helpful. And a lot of times, like, the questions that people have aren't things that I've necessarily thought of. So it's a really great way for me to kind of come up with content and be making content that's helpful. I also want to definitely incorporate more screenwriting content into my account. You know, if you're paying attention, I'm sure you've noticed that I've started to do that more. But I just kind of want to like incorporate that aspect of what I do on here. I also definitely need to like just get some general stuff done, like cleaning stuff, because, you know, my cousin was here this past weekend visiting, and it was so great to see him. But having people in town means that like everything kind of just gets messy around you. So I just need to like get some cleaning stuff done, and I think it'll help me feel just like more like kind of set in my space, which is good. It's something I've needed to do for a little while anyway. I'm also, where I'm going to Denmark over like Christmas. So it's gonna be cold, at least for my standards and what I'm used to. So I need to start packing, but I also need to like figure out like what I need to buy to like make that, you know, fine for me. So I'm trying to like figure out what I'm gonna need and where I can get it and all of that. I found some like rain boots. They're like ankle ones, which I'm gonna get. They're like, I think like $30 or so. So I'm like, you know what, that's worth it. And I've wanted ankle boots for a while. I'm also trying to like think about my finals too, because those are coming up, like not super soon, but like soon enough that I don't want to be like caught by surprise by them. Luckily I've got one that's like optional, and I'm trying to force myself not to do it because like I don't need to. And as long as, you know, I'm able to finish off everything else strong, which I don't think I'm not going to be able to, there's no reason to like stress and worry about a final that I don't need to take. But knowing myself, I will like feel bad for not taking it. So I'm trying to like prepare myself in advance, be like, no, you're not taking that final, Megan, you're not taking that final. And then I've got like, mine are pretty spread out, which is nice because then I don't have to like think about all of them all at once. But I want to get them done as soon as I can, so that way I don't have to think about them either. So, you know, like I look at all of my assignments that I have, and just the like unchecked assignments are getting smaller and smaller. So, you know, I'm just trying to really utilize the time well and pay attention to like what I'm doing with my time, and but also like not overwhelming myself, because I can definitely do that where like I'm like, oh well, there's just this stuff, let's just do everything, and then I end up being overloaded and it just makes everything like stop. So I'm just trying to be careful and really cognizant of that, especially knowing that it's, you know, later in the year, and this is when I start to really struggle with burnout, and it can last months and months on end if I'm not careful. So I'm trying to like find that balance between getting everything done and making things easier for myself, and also not overdoing it and pushing myself too hard. I've also been working as the TikTok director for her campus, which is the writing organization that I'm in on campus, and that's been really great and really fun. So I've been creating a lot of different style of TikTok content on there, which has been fun. So if you guys want to see what I'm doing there, you can follow. I will put the account name here, and I will link the account in the description of this video. But a lot of just kind of fun videos, and I've really been enjoying like creating a content calendar and seeing and figuring out like what fits where and all of that. It's just like a different kind of thing than I really do on my TikTok. I'm trying to incorporate more of that, and I'm definitely trying to do like more of my emerging screenwriters lessons videos on there, and all of that, because I don't just want to be doing the writing every day. I want to actually have like content on there. So if you have any questions about being a screenwriter or things that confuse you in any way or anything, make sure to go check those videos out, and definitely leave suggestions for other videos that you want to see in that series, because again, like there are things that I don't consider that are really, really beneficial to have videos on and to have explained for, you know, anybody. I have this like one mascara that I've used for years now, and I've always really liked it, but like semi recently I'm not sure if it's like still everything I want it to be. It's this like L'Oreal one, and part of what's great is that it's like a drugstore mascara, so it's cheaper, so it's not that big of a deal when I run out. But like I don't want to then get like an expensive one and then have to drop like $30 every time I need a new mascara. I'm also trying to figure out like a holiday list right now, which is always so hard for me, because like I'm constantly like, oh, I want this, I want that, but then when it comes to actually like getting a list together, I'm like, I have never wanted a single thing in my entire life. I wanted a new phone case like since I got my phone, and so I was like, oh, you know what, that's a good one. I found a cute one, so I put that on my list. There are some books that I want for research for a new project, so I put some of those on the list. Oh my gosh, so I've been having this ant problem recently, and the other day I found an ant on my computer screen, and I was like, oh, so I like went to go kill it, and it didn't die because it was inside of my computer screen, like inside, could not reach it. So I was like, what the hell? I don't even know what to do with that. And then eventually it like stopped coming out, so I don't know if it found a way out or like died from, I guess, the heat inside of the computer. But I literally did not even know that that was a thing that could happen. I don't really know how successful of a chit chat get ready with me this has been, but I'm trying something new and seeing if it's, you know, content that works for my channel. If you liked this, let me know if you want more, and definitely go ahead and like this video. But if you want to see more videos like this, definitely give me like things that you'd want me to talk about in them, because I'm definitely not like totally familiar with the style yet. I definitely need to like work on it if I'm gonna keep doing videos like this. So let me know like what you want to see and what you want to see me talk about and discuss in these videos. Maybe I could do like themed ones. It'll be like a podcast with like a visual aspect, otherwise known as a video. I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm being very like entertaining right now, but maybe I'm wrong. You'll have to let me know. I've been loving this like lip, what do you call it? Cream? Lip cream from Rare Beauty. I feel like it's a good shade for me. and I like the consistency of it, and I don't feel like it gets all over my face all day. And even when it starts to like wear off, it doesn't leave it looking like really patchy and weird, which I really like. Anyway, that was Selena Gomez. Good for her. That is it for this video. Again, I don't know how entertaining this was, so if you want to see more videos like this, let me know by liking this video and subscribing to my channel and leaving comments for any videos like this you want to see and what I should talk about when I do them. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next week. Bye!